So, we've had a lot of comments on the boat of what it's outfitted with and what's into the boat. And the laundry list is so long, it's easier just to show you through a video. And so we'll just walk you through this. It's a 2019 Kingfisher 3025. This one was outfitted with Suzuki 250s. We ran Yamahas on our last one, but the difference was these ones are so much quieter. You could sit inside the cabin with these things, full tilt and super quiet. So come on in and we'll show you what it's all about. So you come through, you have your first access door to get on the boat, which is super nice. There's a second one when you're on the dock side, which is even cooler. The side of the boat actually opens up so you could walk through. So it's easier to get on and off the docks. This one has 2 fish lockers, and each fish locker has a pump out, which is super handy for cleaning them. Throw a bunch of fish in there, they're going to get dirty, and being able to pump them out is key. And they're actually very large fish lockers. They go all the way up front, and the pump outs are in the front, in the front of the locker. You just step on the lock and closes. It also comes with a rear driving station for trolling, anything like that. It's really nice. Just storage up in the rear here. Canopy to keep you up out of the rain. Behind the canopy, it's a little hard, but we have 8 rocket launchers are up here. And on top of the roof, actually, we have steps to get up on the roof, which is super handy. And the roof is designed to carry, a life raft or a raft in general, and with all the D-rings, it's welded. They really thought of everything when they built this boat. Down the side, you have 3 batteries. You got a battery for each motor and a battery for the house. Everything is labeled and very, very well put together. Super neat and tidy. Never have to touch the battery switches. We have a main battery disconnect up in the wheelhouse. We can just turn these battery switches on and off by the switch up there. It's all electronic, which is super nice. Another thing with the deck is we had Ultra Deck design this deck. It is like walking on air. It's super comfortable and it's super easy to clean. The next thing you'll notice with the deck, that is a self-bailing deck. So any water that we take in on the deck just goes out the back there. It doesn't go underneath the boat, so you don't have to worry about ever pumping it out. On the back of the deck, we also have 2 high-power LED lights. Just light it up during the night. It's super nice, super helpful. The door actually has a lock. And other boats in the past, you have to try to fiddle around back here and grab that lock. The Kingfisher just pop the handle and it unlocks itself. So let's go inside and check this thing out. So this boat has 2 beds. You have a big bed up front, which is actually really big, and seating for 7. It doesn't look like 7 could fit in here, but here's the cool part. All these seats, they pull out. And your table actually goes down, and this turns into a full bed right here. And then you literally have storage everywhere. Then you have a full bathroom. It's actually a pretty decent sized bathroom. It's pretty nice. Comes with a full cooktop, sink, and then you do have a full fridge. There is also 2 110 outlets in here, and there's a shore power hookup on the rear deck. So we also have a generator on the boat to tie right into shore power. And so you can run pretty much everything you want in this boat. Pretty much live on the boat for a week or two at a time. Outfitted with Garmin electronics. Full stereo system, subwoofer, everything. Super nice. Here's the switch for the batteries. So the main on and off switch. Super helpful. And then you have your fridge. All your switches are labeled. Very helpful. Windshield wipers, running lights, fish boxes, horns, interior cabin lights. You have also extra accessory ones. And the cool thing about this seat is it's air ride. And it's outfitted with the new Shockwave, and this seat is super comfy, so when you're just getting pounded by those waves, you never feel it. So Kingfisher really outdid themselves on this seat. But I mean, all the interior, everything is handcrafted. It's super nice. Got cabinets just literally everywhere.
We'll lay down in there. And...
yeah, and I'll show you in the front. So if it shows you how big this bed is, you have tons of room up here. And there's actually 3 windows and 2 lights. There's a hatch to get to the front, and then you have a port and starboard window, and then you actually have lights on each side there. And then you have an access panel to get to your anchor line and everything. And which is cool, there's a welded D-ring on the backside of this bulkhead where you could tie your anchor line to, so when you get down to the very end of it, it doesn't just leave the boat. I'm sure I'm missing a lot more. There's actually so much that goes into this boat. But if you guys do have any more questions, feel free to hit me up or hit up Nick or Jeff at Alaska Marine Diving. They really built this boat, and they knocked this one out of the park with Kingfisher, so I'd really like to thank them.